Personal branding is our topic for this week, and I'm joined by Colin White from the Quartermasters. So, Colin, why should they tune in?
It's going to change your life, basically. It's essential. It's the only thing you should really watch or listen to this week.
There we go. What more can I say? Big idea show coming up next. This week's Big Idea Show. Today I am joined by Colin White. Hello, Colin.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. You?
Very well, very well.
Good. Okay, so today we're talking about personal branding. Colin, do you want to start us off? What's your kind of interest or passion in this area? What's your background?
I do that for people. Sometimes, people... I never set out to do this, but people come to me and they say, I'm setting up a business, doing this or that. Often things that I have no idea what it is. And they go, how should I go about presenting this to the world? Can you do me a logo or something? Mm-hmm. And I normally drag them off for coffee, sit them down and find out who they are, what the hell it is they do.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what's HR? What's that? Or whatever, And from that conversation, I can normally, monger them some kind of branding.
Yeah, help them communicate what it is.
It's like a weird superpower that I didn't really plan to have.
Nice.
It's just something I do.
That's a nice way of thinking about it. What we do in our businesses is our superpower.
Yeah, 100%. It is.
Especially as a strength. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so a great person to have this.
Hopefully.
Discussion about personal branding. Okay.
Semi-qualified.
Yes,
I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
More than that, but... So, okay, I'll start us off, shall I? Because I guess I approached you with this topic about having this discussion about personal branding.
Yeah.
So I'll give you, I guess, a context and the listeners out there of where it all started from, because it was something that I was personally looking at, and I kind of wanted to open it up a little bit more, because I had this moment where I kind of went, I've always... kind of worn lots of different stuff, but I guess we're going to talk about kind of clothing specifically, but I think we'll probably end up touching into other stuff. But this is where I was starting
personal image.
Personal image, yeah. And I'd always been of the opinion that I don't want people to judge me on what I wear. I want them to kind of get to know me rather than I would never be into fashion, because I didn't want people to think, oh well, she's into fashion, she cares too much about what she thinks. I want them to think,
you're not trying to please them or antagonize them anyway.
No,
just want them to accept you.
Yeah, as it was. Yeah.
Love me.
But it was also, I guess as a result, my clothing choices were very varied.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to be typecast, I guess.
Sure.
And then I kind of reached a point, I guess, with the evolution of my business, of kind of going about the need in branding in general, the need to be clear on who you are, what you provide, what you stand for, to then connect with your audience, right? And if you're offering a service particularly, but anytime you're meeting people, who you are and what you look like, as much as we like to think, oh, well, you shouldn't judge people on how they look, it's a natural instinct. You can't not, absolutely. Right? And therefore and this came from two parts, not only being interested, because I'm not bothered particularly about what other people think, but I was also interested, dual with that, on what's the impression I'm putting out? What am I creating in them, in how they listen to me based on what I wear? But also, more importantly, who am I for myself in what I wear? And I kind of had a bit of a uncertainty of, who am I? Because I've always thought, well, fashion doesn't matter. But then suddenly what I wear does, from a personal branding and a business, and it became more aligned to my goals, which was I want to create a successful business.
Sure.
So, I don't know, that's kind of throwing it out there, where my brain was at when I went, hey, do you want to come and talk about personal branding?
Yeah.
What's your experience of your choice of what you wear? Has it been a conscious thing?
Yeah, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay.
I think I've always sort of played around with it a bit, I always like to think that people can continually evolve and change and reinvent themselves, and I kind of like the idea of that. You can get sort of stuck in a mode and you think, oh, this is me now. But I think it's an illusion to think that that's you forever.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of have to keep updating, not necessarily with the ebb and flow of fashion and the trends and stuff, but just with yourself and just kind of going, this is me now. This is my long hair phase or my beard phase or whatever. You know, you can just...
So with that in mind, from what you said there, that kind of like, this is me now and the evolution of self, I guess that makes it sound kind of how that reflects in clothes is that our clothes really are an expression of us, and
absolutely,
we shouldn't. Maybe we should take it more. What can we learn from what we choose? You know, when you have those days where you're like, oh, normally I'd wear this, but I really don't feel that way. I don't feel comfortable today. What can we learn about ourselves and our mindset in a way that we kind of take back a bit of power in that? Oh, I feel like dressing slobby, so. Oh, is my mindset slobby today? Right, come on, buckle up, like get in the game. And are those the days that maybe we should dress smart?
Yeah, that's true. On the days when you feel your worst, I think it's better to dress a little bit more powerfully, because then you almost step into that role. It's a sort of Clark Kent Superman thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like, even if you're feeling shockingly bad, you know, put the cape on and you'll still go and do your thing, save the day, hopefully, you know. I used to wear, when I went into business, I started to do a bit more networking and found myself walking into rooms full of people wearing shirts and ties, and I hadn't worn a shirt or a tie, really, other than for weddings and funerals and stuff, for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And, and I started to feel like perhaps I was being judged. You know, here's this cheeky young upstart, he's not even wearing a tie. What's his business? Oh, he prints t-shirts and stuff. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it was all in my mind. Maybe it's my paranoia.
Yeah.
That maybe people weren't taking me very seriously. So I started turning up in ties, you know. But they would be kind of like comedy ties.
Okay.
There was I had a poop emoji tie.
Yeah.
So it looked like a brown tie, but when you get close, you can see this little poop emojis on there. So I kind of felt more confident, but I was still playing with it.
But was that not part of what you do? Is this idea of helping people express themselves, designing, like it's kind of like saying, well, you should dress smart, but if your business is about selling kind of more casual, relaxed, self-expressive clothes, then surely a good representation of that is to wear those sorts of clothes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is. And I think if I produce a t-shirt or something, it's something I kind of want to wear first. So and then it's actually quite nice when other people go, oh, that's really good, and they want to buy it. It kind of it gives you some sort of validation for what you've done. And actually that it's made me feel less alone. Some of the kind of messaging that I put you know, on stuff, and people go, oh yeah, that's exactly me, or like that's exactly so and so. It's like, yes, there are others out there with this weird love-hate relationship with fashion and streetwear and self-expression and everything. So it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Okay, right, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back and we'll chat some more. Welcome back. We are talking personal branding with Colin White.
Hello,
back again. Okay, so I think you hit on a really nice point, and I guess the two sides of this discussion, I guess for me personally, that it comes down to, which is, okay, should we be wearing the things that express ourselves? You know, I want to express this in the world, therefore my clothes are a way, a method, a tool of doing that. And then the other side is, but who do I want to be and who do I need to be to make my dreams, my business, my project, whatever it is, happen? And so going back to your point that you said in the first part about, okay, you're feeling a bit crappy, so go put on some power clothes. Which one is it? Just to really make it a hard question.
It's weird, isn't it? It's one of those chicken and egg things. You know, they say, don't they, dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Yeah.
Which I think is true sometimes. I don't know. You know, when you're a kid and you play dress up, like I always used to. You can buy superhero costumes out of kids, but when we were kids, you couldn't really.
Yeah.
I used to wear my mum's skirts, and that was the cape, you know. But I'd wear it everywhere.
Yeah.
but I needed it because without that I couldn't fly or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I think as an adult you still sometimes kind of need to wear. I think that's why a lot of my clients come to me after they've set up a business and they're like, right, we need workwear.
Yeah.
Because they're like, right, they got to get into the mode and
Yeah.
they want to be taken seriously, so they want stuff in their colours with their badge on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And it helps them feel like they're at work now, they're doing
Yeah.
their thing now, and when they turn up somewhere, someone's going to take them seriously.
Yeah.
Because they've got that stuff on.
Is there a risk though that we could kind of we're faking it, like in terms of getting up in the morning and putting something on that makes you feel good and then you feel good, but is there a bit of, like you said, if you're not wearing that cape as a kid, you no longer feel like a superhero, rather than realizing, oh, the cape didn't make me the hero, I made myself the hero, but the clothing was the first step, was the tool that we used.
Absolutely.
But when do we become dependent on clothes? I guess it's a bit like when people are like, oh, I can't not wear heels because then there's a part of me missing. But surely there's nothing part of me missing. Clothes are just a way of expression. And
absolutely.
And I guess my viewpoint of it was this starting point of using clothes to kind of go, right, I want to be more like this, therefore I'll use clothes as a way of getting myself in the mode. But when do you have to then go, right, well, ultimately clothes don't matter. It's about what's on inside. Oh,
this is amazing. Okay, well, obviously, ultimately, none of it matters.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's just clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we forget that none of it matters.
Okay.
We take life seriously.
Yeah.
We take life at face value and everything. And we look at each other and we see what we're wearing and how long our hair is, what colour it is, and do we have tattoos or piercings, and we make lots of little tiny judgments about everybody that we see all the time.
Yeah.
And we forget. We think, we get bogged down and we think that's what matters, these things here.
Yeah.
These tangible things. So I guess with that in mind, that's some of the stuff I like to try and cut through in a way, in a sort of subtle way. And some of the stuff I put out through the shop, through the Court Masters, it's stuff that hopefully makes people think twice a little bit. Yeah. Particularly with the faux branding stuff.
Okay.
So a lot of the stuff that I do is like a twist or like an homage to popular sportswear brands or streetwear brands. But I've changed something, so you have to kind of like look twice.
Yeah.
So the Champion one, for example, which is champagne. It's got a little champagne cork, stuff like that. There's loads of them. I could make them all day, and I kind of just love doing that because it makes people question their loyalty to that brand and what in fact is the message of that. Yeah. What does it say about them? And that's all that's doing. I'm not ripping off these brands. I'm just making people question why are they wearing that? Yeah. And I love that. There's no answer to it, by the way. It's just like, here you go.
But that's quite. Maybe is that it's not the answer, but it's that. Yes, like you said, it doesn't matter. Yeah. We get caught up in it because it's consumerism, and that's the world we're in. Yeah. And we have to question and like you're doing it, helping or kind of prompting and kind of give that little poke of getting people to confront it. But I guess. We should also do that to ourselves if we're talking about personal branding. Like, ideally, don't get too hung up on our own personal branding.
Don't take yourself too seriously because it's not serious, None of it matters. Yeah. But sometimes it does, when you go to that meeting or whatever, or you're in that situation where you need, you've lost sight of everything and you're feeling like terrible, and you need that cape or whatever. It's important sometimes. Yeah. Because you can't always feel fabulous or whatever, and you do sometimes need to project that image and everything. So it's tough.
Yeah, and it's and I guess is that where it goes full circle? You said there about losing sight of it. Yeah. And that's when you described what you did, it was like that's what you did is helped people go, well, I'm doing this and this, and you then have this power to go, okay, right, you said that and you said that, and this is the visual representation of everything you said.
Yeah, this is who you are, this is what you're doing in icon form. It's something that's instantly visually digestible to anyone, because obviously we read messages with our eyes like in a fraction of a second. you know, you get someone's elevator pitch, or you could ask them what they do for a living, but what they say, it doesn't really matter, because you're just going to go, you're going to look at the logo on their chest or whatever, and make little decisions about how they look. Yeah. And that's all you're going to take away, really. Yeah. It doesn't matter what the person says. It's more about how they say it, or
the feeling. It's not.
It's the feeling.
It's not what you say. It's how you made them feel.
Yeah,
or whatever
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's where we kind of always being looking to rebranding, especially if we're looking at ourselves.
Yeah.
And I find that an interesting thing, that we are. You said it yourself as well. Like this whole idea of constantly evolving.
Yeah.
And do we try and, in this branding ourselves, and seeing as we're talking about personal branding today, we try and put a model and create a brand of ourselves, but that brand only is true, not even true, but in that moment in time.
Yeah, temporarily true.
And we need to relook. Okay, it feels like a good point. We're going to take a break. We might come back and talk about rebranding. Or we might see what else. I don't know. We'll have a chat and see.
Okay.
Cool. Back in a bit. Okay, personal branding, that's our chat. We've had 2 parts, haven't we? Right, now I want to know we've kind of hopefully blown people's minds a little bit, but hopefully. Now we want to know, okay, how can we help them regroup and kind of take away stuff? What is there to take away, and what will you take away? And what's your philosophy on it? What do you apply to yourself? What's your theory on
I guess... just play with it, you know. I think since I was at school and stuff, dyed my hair stupid colours and had silly haircuts and things like that you do, and I think that process should always kind of continue. Just not take things too seriously, I guess, you know, and be comfortable, you know. I think comfort's really important. I think that's quite a key aspect of the Quartermasters as a brand. It's about comfort. It's not like feeling like really like, well, I'm this person now following this or that fashion. It's like, just be comfortable, you know. And be happy, be sort of cozy. Try things though. Try different colours, you know. I mean, even I wouldn't have worn pink a couple of years ago. I wouldn't have done.
Is that pink? That's it. It's purple, isn't it?
It's kind of pink-ish.
Lilac-y?
I've got like a lighter pink as well.
Okay.
I dabble in these kind of things now. But I used to be like black everything, all black everything every day.
Yeah.
But I guess I've softened. I've not become braver. I've just started caring less.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, I'm just going to wear that.
Yeah. And that's quite nicely differentiated. It's not about kind of fashion.
No.
It's like playing with things. And I guess sometimes people would think, oh, well, you're always wearing different stuff, so you must be really into fashion. It's like, no, you can be into self-expression and finding
just
your
having
thing.
Fun.
Yeah. And also, I guess, you're saying about comfort, playing with how comfortable and uncomfortable you feel in clothes, both on the physical sense, but on the, like, for example, I was used to feel uncomfortable when I was dressed up.
Oh, really?
Because I'd feel like it's an overstatement.
Yeah.
Rather than, and then how you are has to live up to how you've dressed, rather than going, you know what, I'm going to play with being overdressed. Yeah. Or what I see as overdressed. Because it's ultimately it's playing with your mind and just exploring and evolving who you think you are, because it's not who you are, it's who you've told yourself who you are in your head.
It's the Empress New Clothes. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Yeah. Okay,
so if people are out there, I'm going to put you on the spot now, are considering, are playing with personal brand and what it says about them, and they've started to kind of maybe look at what they wear, what should they consider? What would be a takeaway? Ooh. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know what my question is there. Sorry, but what would be your one thing that you're playing? You said about playing with it, but what maybe are you trying at the moment specifically, and what can they try?
Do you know what I'm trying at the moment? Actually, probably first in my life is sportswear. And like athleisure stuff.
Yeah.
I guess probably about a year ago, I started, I guess, what I would loosely term now my fitness journey.
Yeah.
Hate that kind of terminology, but I guess that's what
it
is.
In a tangible sense, like actually going to the gym and training.
I work with a trainer and I do stuff like that now.
Yeah.
I've started running and I've never done anything like that in my life. I was like not a sporty guy at school. But I guess once you're of a certain age, you kind of think, I need to start trying now, otherwise everything's just going to give up and literally go pear-shaped. So I kind of wanted to have like some kind of insurance policy that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And I discovered I really like working out. And I've kind of discovered I'm really comfortable in trainers and stuff like that. I've always been like a boots guy. Yeah. You know, and once or twice in the last couple of months, actually probably more than once or twice, I've accidentally not brought my day clothes with me, and I've spent the entire day at work in my kind of workout clothes. Yeah. And I've realised that that's okay. Yeah. Which is big for me because, you know, I wouldn't be like wearing trainers on the street. I'm not like tracksuit guy. Yeah. I'm not that guy. But I've realised now that it's okay if I want to be that guy for a day or something. Yeah. You know?
Totally. I really like that. I like that.
So that's a new side of me. That just happened.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm kind of proud of that.
Oh, nice.
I think it's never too late to try things and stuff.
And I like that there is that power. It's not just going, I'm going to try active leisure wear, because that's become more common, isn't it, to wear leisure wear. But it feels like it's not that. It's not a fact. It's because you feel comfortable with the idea and the concept of training, and that you are someone who trains. And
it was an accident. It's not like I'm going to be sporty guy now. It was like I've just done some stuff over there in this stuff. Because you don't work out in regular clothes, do you? You don't wear your jeans and that.
No.
So you've got to kind of look the part. Yeah. So I bought a pair of trainers and everything. It was all very strange. Yeah. Going to those kind of shops where people wear that stuff. That's their uniform. Yeah. You know. Yeah. And it's like, I'm a fish out of water in those kind of places. So I don't know. I think it's good. You can, buy the dress, wear the dress, wear the sporty clothes, wear the comfy clothes. It doesn't matter. It's all just dressing up. And,
and it's all your perception of who you are. You said, I wasn't that guy. Yeah. And it's like, well,
why not?
Why not?
Why
and who is
yourself?
That guy?
And you can be anything. Yeah. Don't limit yourself, Just wear the clothes and become that person. Fake it till you make it, I guess, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So I guess, that would be my takeaway.
Okay. Be that guy. You can be that guy, even if it's just for one day or 1 hour.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be that guy, and then you can go back to being whoever you are.
Go back to who
you're
comfortable with or whatever. No one's going to be judging you as harshly as you're probably judging yourself anyway. No one cares. Everyone's walking around thinking, "Oh God, everyone thinks I look ridiculous." Yeah. No one really cares.
Everyone's thinking that about themselves, aren't they? Rather than going, they're not looking at you.
Yeah. What I think the people that are truly cool are the people that don't really care. The people that they're not brave, they don't care. They're just gonna play with it and just try stuff. That's cool.
Definitely. Okay, that sounds like a great place to finish on.
Thank you very much.
Just enjoy it, don't care, and they're the ones that are cool.
Don't take it seriously.
That's not serious, right?
It isn't, no. It's ridiculous.
Colin, thank you very much.
If
people want to find more info out about you, what's your website? Where can they find you?
I'm at the Quartermasters.
Yep.
It's my shop. It's on the old High Street in Folkestone. At the Quartermasters on Instagram. thequartermasters.net. Yeah, that's me.
Quartermasters into Google.
The Quartermasters,
Folkestone, and you'll probably find it, right?
I'll pop up, you'll see my little face there somewhere.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. See you later. Thank you for joining us this week. I hope you enjoyed that, and a massive thank you to Colin for joining us. Colin White from the Quartermasters. Go and check him out if you're in Folkestone, or check him out online or on Instagram, of course. And I love that chat and this idea of kind of on both sides, how does our clothing reflect who we are or who we're trying to be, but also how can we use clothing to help us become, or at least try and play with, who we'd like to become. So yeah, I hope you guys kind of get out there and play with who you think you are, who you think you aren't, and test the waters. Try weighing something crazy for a day, and what's the worst going to happen? So thank you to Colin, thank you for listening, and also a massive thank you to our sponsors, of course. We have Meticulous Media. They've done a great In Conversation, that was about storytelling, if you want to go check that one out. To QBH Solutions, we had a great chat about goal setting, both personal goals and business goals, and what's the kind of difference and what we can learn from each. I chatted to Annie from Go Monkey. We were talking about the events and how their web app helps not only kind of parents find new events for their kids, but also how it helps small event organisers to kind of get the word out on their event. And I've got a great conversation coming up with Sam from Bullfish Glass Services, so that one will be up online as well too for you to check out very soon. So I hope you have a good evening, day, weekend, whatever you are up to out there, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.